welcome back, cozy travelers. I hope you've had a great couple of weeks. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you to my channel, and if you're coming back, I want to welcome you back. On today's video, I wanted to do something that I had gotten suggested on my Instagram. I was supposed to release the Hobonich video today, and that actually came out last week. And the reason I released it was I had pretty much had it edited before this week this one is releasing, so I was like, let me add that as a bonus video and then maybe come up with a separate video for today. Thankfully, somebody suggested doing a journal with me video, and I thought that was really kind of a great idea because I haven't done anything like fully how I lay out my pages and stuff, so I think that was such an awesome idea. So I was like, perfect. So thank you for the person who suggested that on my Instagram. I really appreciate it. So what I have here is my A6 Hobonich. It is in my little bag that I always carry it in. This stays next to my side of the couch where we sit with me and my partner, and that's where I also keep my caddy organizer thing that I made a whole video on. If you haven't seen that, I'm gonna link it up below. And so yeah, that is what I have next to me right now because I'm just able to kind of pick it up and put it there. And then in here I have the actual A6 planner. That's that. And then my pages here. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. Probably it's going to be a lot of voiceover because once I'm starting journaling, I don't really think about a lot. I just kind of put stuff down. But I'm going to talk what I can talk through, and then the rest I'll just kind of add in when I'm editing this video. But I did want to walk through kind of what this looks like a little bit. I've spoken about it in my Kaigi, so I'm not going to go too crazy in depth. But here we have, as you can see, the last time I journaled was Friday, September 12th, and that was only because I was away for work for these 3 days. So when I'm filming this video, it's actually the 15th, so I have this whole week to lay out. And what I initially start with before I do the actual page is I see what colors I have left to use for the week, plan that out, and then that gives me kind of the ability to have a color scheme for that page. So for instance, oh sorry, you're gonna hear a lot of, I have a little charm on here with Tiger, and it's pretty loud. So we have these colors picked already, so the only ones I hadn't used yet are that one, the Papier Plume Purple, the Tono and Limbs Fahrenheit. I think that's it. I mean, I haven't really used these either, but those are technically side colors, like they're not part of the core setup, so those I kind of just use if I feel like using it that day. Maybe, well, let me see. So let me figure out what colors I want to use for these days and then set up, because at that point now I have a clean slate to then go back now that I've used everything at least once and then pick new colors. So let me figure this out, and then let's figure this out together. Okay, perfect. So I figured out the 3 colors for this, and now what I'm thinking of doing to kind of show roughly like what I do sometimes is I'm gonna do a style per spread. So for the first one, I'm gonna do stickers, the second one maybe pet tape, and then the last spread I'll do like paper, like ephemera stuff, and then maybe the last one I'll do like a mix of everything. That's the plan. We'll see if that changes as I'm laying things out, because as I'm gonna flip through quickly, like most of the time I just kind of go based off like what I just feel like that day. Like if I'm thinking postage, or I'm using like a paper for influence, or it's like, you know, really just what's the feeling that day. Like maybe it's a color. Like I'm just like, oh, I like green today. So yeah, let's flip to the spread. Like this one was influenced by watching Legend of Hate 2. So like he has green, so I went with the green. This is gonna be worked on at some point this week. And then yeah, here we go. So just put a little clip here. Put this here. Let me put my pen back. Awesome. So I'm gonna flip through my stickers and just kind of see which one I feel like is giving me Monday vibes. Okay, so I think for the first spread here, I think I'm just gonna do fruits. Kind of feeling those. My partner's mom brought us a bunch of strawberries and like, I think it was blueberries and a bunch of other stuff. And so I'm kind of like, yeah, fruit. I don't always typically do by spreads. A lot of the time because this is like a full week's layout, and this I do only wear like when I know there's not going to be a lot of events happening that week. I will probably just like lay things out. Like I know nothing's going on today, nothing's going on tomorrow really. Wednesday I might leave not as decorated because I'm gonna go watch The Conjuring. So that I'll probably leave maybe just like a color scheme. So I know I said pet tape for that one, but maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do washi tape for that one, and then maybe the right facing page I'll do pet tape, or maybe paper. Like I'm saying, like I'm kind of thinking like what's going on this week. And I know, so Saturday is gonna be the Cozy Travelers meetup that we have once a month, and so that one's stationery themed slash like back to school. And so that one's gonna be already in my head. I'm thinking of stickers, washi tape, all stationery themed. And usually that I have like a picture that I print out. So again, on some days I'm gonna leave more space than others, but these 2 days I know nothing's happening. So I'm gonna probably jam pack it with stickers. And what I do is, depending on if I'm doing a spread or not, I might keep in mind that there's the date at the top. But otherwise, like, if it's not really adding anything to that day, I'll just cover it. I'll just treat it as if it's like a blank page. So I'll go across the two. Perfect. All right. My sticker release book, I have like 3 of these. These are like the Traveler's Notebook sticker release books. I have like 3 of these. This one's filled more so with, filled in more with like random stickers and like cute ones. The other one I have has like anime stuff in it, and then I have one that's like my travel one, so like when I collect stickers on my travels, like I put them in there. This one, yeah, so this one right now I have, this is like my fruits page. So let's see what I'm gonna put here. Since I had strawberries today, I'm gonna put this cute little strawberry, and then I just kind of, I really don't write a lot, and like today was pretty uneventful, so I'll just probably put, like I just leave myself some space in the middle, and then I just kind of go from there. Most of the time I do try to keep it with the same finish, because I have a bunch of them that have like the holographic finish, but since most of these are matte, I'm going to try to keep it in the matte. Some bananas. Oh, bananas here. So once I have the page laid out, I'll flip back again to my pages and see what color I like from here to here. So then in this case, I'm going layout first, colors after. Typically once I start narrowing down, it'll be colors first, and then that'll dictate how the page is spread out. So for this one, I've already used, Totally Matador was used yesterday, or is gonna be used for yesterday's spread. This is giving really cute, so I might do the strawberry cookie. Perfect, and then I make sure I mark it here so that I know that I've used it twice. Flipping back. More oranges, so I'll go with the orange for this one. So that's 2 days done, and that was pretty fast. I journal at night, so I'm like really just kind of like immediately, like I don't really think about like too much about how the layout is, because I feel like if I overthink it, like the actual act of it's not as fun. So I'm just like, yep, fruits done, washi tape, stickers done. Also gets me to use stuff, which is fun. Okay, so like I said, Wednesday I'm gonna go see The Conjuring. So for this one, I think The Conjuring video, like the tickets, the posters are like black and red. I already used red ink, so I'm probably gonna use black ink for that day. Yeah, it's like reds and like dark blues. It's a really good red and black one. I'm not that washi though. Oh, this is a really cool one. Remember spot where I keep my washi tape is on this one. I have a lot of washi tape, like a lot of washi tape. Let's see which ones would work. Kind of like that bluish one. I think that could look cool with the creepiness of this one. Okay, so I'm gonna do the background, like not super detailed ones first. With washi tape, I do really like overlapping textures of them and like patterns, so I love when I get like Happy Mail and it's like Happy Mail. I realize that sometimes when I say it, it sounds like Happy Meal. So that really, yeah, this one. Love this tape. Really perfect for Halloween time. I think really cool for The Conjuring. So I'm thinking I'm probably gonna put the movie poster here. So I don't want to cover that side too much. Because usually with my printer, it'll be like that, and then I go add a little bit more here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. That one's done. Pretty easy. Pick the color scheme from the poster, and then tip that way. Okay, so now for Thursday, I did get some mail from Harper at Archive Not Trash. If you haven't been to their site, they are a Brooklyn-based shop that does stationery, predominantly like overseas, like Asian stationery. Really cool stuff, really good curated items, so definitely check out their site. I'm linking it in the description below. And Harper sent like some really cute Happy Mail over, so I'm gonna maybe use some of that because I didn't get to use it last week when I got this. Really wanted to use the bagel one because I had bagels for breakfast. I think it was like last Wednesday, so I was like, oh, this would have been perfect, but I did not use that. Oh, let me also jot down the color I'm going to be using for Wednesday. Thursday. Well, this bagel's really cute. Like, this color matches that really nicely. So maybe I'll do the smaller bagel one. So maybe I'll do this purple one as my color scheme. Yeah, I'll do that one. Okay, so this I'll put maybe like there. Maybe a little lower, like that. The tape runner I use, and I have so many refills because I go through this so much, is the Tombow permanent adhesive tape runner. This part here is, you could just purchase in a pack of 3 the refills for the actual tape. And so this I've had for a really long time now, at least like 6 years, and hasn't broken yet. So love this thing. So we have that, and let me see if I have any. So now the theme is bagels. Let me see if I have any bagel stickers or anything adjacent. Like I could do the egg and bacon one, or bacon, egg and cheese. Cafe stickers would be really cute for that. I do have another egg one. Oh, I have a bread sticker, bread washi. Okay, so for like that one, oh, okay, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna do the bread thief. I haven't used that tape in a while. I think, well, yeah, the brown is really nice for that. Super cute. Okay. For the 18th, I'm gonna go with that blue, so I'm gonna go with spread for the 19th. All right, so for this spread, let's do some pet tape. So for that, I always choose my characters first and then decorations after. So let's see what I have. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the pet tape for, I'm gonna do it for Friday and Sunday. So they don't have to be the same. Oh, there's a really cute color I can match to that. Okay, I'm thinking that color for this one. So that'll be Friday. And let's see if there's any ones that stand out. Oh, that'd be gorgeous with this green. Okay, so that'll be my Sunday. So since I already kind of know the colors that I want to use for that day, I'm just gonna jot down the pens that I'm using for those days. That's funny, I just realized these pens match so nicely together. This is my Hobonich 2024 pen and my Kaweco in Sage. And they go so well together. Alright, awesome. So let us move some stuff around. I gotta clean. The problem is when I journal like this, I do get a lot more messy because things kind of get spread out everywhere. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna use this one, and I typically try to use everything that comes with the pet tape if they're like have like the decorations with it, just because it helps me fill up that page. I don't know if I have anything that's gonna be like colored similarly to it. I have a lot of florals. Florals are kind of nice. That could work. Oh, but I already used a brown. Let me see if I have another. Maybe I could use Benetsuchi for this one because it's fall, but there's some stationery stuff in it as well. That might be what I use for Saturday. It's just because I've made a lot of spreads with really cute stationery stuff, and I definitely want to keep that vibe, like that aesthetic for it, but I think a fall layout with the stationery stuff would be really adorable, and I think that'll work really nicely with this Benetsuchi color. So that's perfect, so now I can just write that down. And that is the week laid out with my fountain pens, which is perfect. There we go. Okay, so these are already kiss cut stickers, so I don't have to worry about cutting them. So I'm gonna do this first. probably gonna have a picture here, so I'm gonna leave that empty. I'm just gonna add a couple more small ones down here. This one's cute, washi tape. Should I put the journal here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna put the pencil in the journal. Perfect. There we got that one. Oh, little tape here. And then let us do the last one. Maybe if I put it over, and I'll put a piece of washi tape here. And that'll give me an alright amount of space. It's just a matter of finding one that's going to be in this color scheme. Like that. This one might be perfect. Do this one with the gold leaf. This one. Okay. So do I want that? Let's do this one. So you saw here I was layering the pet tape over this one just because it's easier sometimes if I want these to be lined up perfectly. If I don't really care about that, I'll put the bottom one first and then this over, but I wanted to make sure that this aligned really nicely. So yeah, that's pretty much how I journal. Let me flip through from the beginning here, from the 15th. So we have the 15th and 16th here, my little fruit spread. The 17th will be for when I watch The Conjuring, so print out a picture, write about it in the day. Here I did it based on some ephemera I got last week, showing how I use pet tape, which this then led to deciding what color I would use for my pen. I'll use those browns in there. I have an event coming up this day, so I wanted to put it in the theme of what's already going to be happening that day. And then lastly, another one where I just kind of picked the pet tape and then kind of added elements around it to pull. In this case, it was the green in this one to match the pen. So then I added these other cool elements that for me went really well with the layout. And that's pretty much how I do my typical journaling. Like, there's not too much heavy thinking about it. Just because it's the end of the day and I just kind of want to really create something to just kind of like wrap up my day, unwind. So that's all. I'll take these out and I'll always have my caddy next to me with my washi tape, my stickers, my pet tape, washi tape, markers, pens, and yeah, just get to writing. So I hope that you found this slightly interesting. Pull this out a little bit. And it helps you kind of think of how you journal. Like if you use fountain pens, maybe use that for like a color scheme, or vice versa. If you're like, hey, today I went shopping, use packaging maybe for putting in here. And then yeah, that's pretty much all I got for today. I'm really excited because my next set of videos are pretty much all planned out, because with my trip coming up, I need to make sure that I had time to film and edit everything. So I have that set up. Empire show's coming up, and so I'm excited for the next month and a half because it's pretty much jam-packed. That said, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite kind of method is for journaling, or if you do like junk journal spreads, like what is your favorite part about it? For me, it's gotta be washi tape. I love washi tape as much as I love stickers. Like washi tape for me really kind of is that bow on everything that makes it kind of just come together. Because I'm pretty sure there's washi tape in almost every spread. And I kind of love that about it. So it's so easy to kind of meld with whatever you're doing. But yeah, I'll see everybody in 2 weeks. Get me back on schedule, because like I said, the last week's episode was kind of like an added bonus one. But I will be back in 2 weeks, and I will see everybody then. Stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you then. Bye.